Please select a mission.
Remember before, boss? When Quiet attacked one of our guys on Mother Base, stuck a knife in his mouth. He's one of the very few soldiers who've had contact with her recently. Close contact. I don't think it's a coincidence that he was among those who became symptomatic pretty early on in this epidemic. Saliva and blood spatter, an open wound, mucosal infection. Whatever is causing this got inside him then.
Miller, that is a baseless accusation.
The source of the infection is Quiet. Everyone suspects her.
We don't know that. And we've come across these symptoms before. The bodies in the water at the oil field facility, those sick people in the beds at the Devil's House. They're identical to what we've seen while we've been after Cipher. The infection could have come from elsewhere. But at the very least, she does know something.
It's not like she's gonna talk.
No, not through words anyway. But what about her actions? Quiet held a knife to that soldier back then, before he became symptomatic. There must have been a reason for that.
A reason for shoving a knife down the throat of one of our men.
What if she's capable of identifying who's infected? What if she was trying to stop the infection but couldn't communicate that to us? The answer to that, the source of the infection, might be in the mouths of the infected.
You think there's some kind of clue in their mouths?
I don't know. But maybe there's something about the mouths of those who've become symptomatic, something in common.
Something their mouths have in common. Forget it. We can't trust her. Even if she can spot the infected, I don't want her help.
I understand how you feel. But this is something to go on.
Can't you see it's just like I said? Bringing her here was a big mistake. Quiet is gonna be the end of us.
Stand down. You've got zero proof. Try to keep an open mind on this, boss. There has to be a way to identify who's infected.
Please select a mission. Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
Boss, the target is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Ditati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
Be careful down there, boss.
That's the Ditati abandoned village. The enemy transmission originated from there. It'd be worth checking out.
Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. Map has
You
been
made it to the
updated.
Ditati abandoned village. That's where the enemy PF's coded transmission came from. There's got to be a transmitter there somewhere. It could have the intel file containing the encryption key. Look for an antenna.
The map has been updated.
It has an antenna. That's got to be where the target's escape route was broadcast.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Er is CP, begrijp. Verdere verlies is onaanvaardbaar. Voor jullie oor, uit.
was a civilian abducted by the target. He says the Trafficker is trying to make contact with a human rights NGO. He hopes that by handing over his list of buyers, they'll guarantee his safety. But I don't get it. Why an NGO? Why run to someone else for help? He's coming too. Roger that.
Boss, leave the intel files till later. The enemy's on combat alert.
You gotta extract him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been override for destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Boss, get down. Move and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Marker removed. Extract him. That's communications equipment used by the outpost CP. It must be how they keep in touch with headquarters. If you destroy it, you might be able to cut off the CP from their HQ.
Outpost captured.
Subject is in.
Intel file obtained. Extraction
According to this
arrived
information,
at
the
Mother
target is
Base.
headed for Cipher camp. We also have his movement route. I've updated your map. Use the
The
target's
map
route
has
to
been
locate him.
updated.
Eliminating him will be much harder if he makes it to the Cipher camp. Take him down on the savannah. That's Cipher camp. The target's headed there. We don't want him linking up with more enemy forces. You better hurry.
Marker placed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Boss, the target's getting loose. That's the target. Eliminate him, however you see fit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Target extracted. We'll let the client know he's been dealt
Mission
with.
info has been
Exfiltrate out of the
updated.
hot zone by chopper or on land. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Enemy presence detected. Please, the map has been up. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
There's a target on the run somewhere on the savannah. Your job is to find and eliminate him. He's a logistics officer for the PF known as Rogue Coyote. On the side, however, he colluded with the Buta regime, abducting people from Mbeli villages and supplying them as slave labor. That's right. He's a human trafficker. His victims ended up all over the place. Brothels, black market, organ trade, diamond mines. And he was the one who sent Shabani and the other kids to the Devil's House. But then an Mbeli rebel group finally added him to their hit list. The target decided it was time to quit, and now he's trying to leave the country. If he makes it back to his country, he'll be no more than a civilian, and he'll avoid facing a court-martial, like so many other war biz junkies. I'll bet he plans on enjoying a new live finance with his blood money. The client's order is to take him out. How you go about that is up to you, boss.
Departing!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work.
Our trafficker was very talkative. Guinea pigs. That's what became of his kidnapped victims. Says he got a good look at that factory at Zoya Badiabulu when he dropped off some fresh guinea pigs for them, along with our man without a face. His instincts told him to run like the rat he is. Said it wasn't worth the money. Figured he could be next. That's when he went to the NGO for help. He thought that in exchange for his buyer's list, they could set him up with a new identity someplace far away. He had an idea who he was up against, and he didn't want to take any chances. A true rat. But like us dogs, he knew when he smelled trouble. And something else. He said the specimens come from deep in the forest. We don't know what he meant by specimens just yet, but those guinea pig symptoms match what we've seen on the infected at Mother Base. Deep in the forest. Maybe there's the clue we need to beat this infection. Boss, the truth could be right around the corner.
Side ops list updated.
Boss, we finally heard from one of our
Mission
missing
list
intel team
updated.
members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.